the exponential function. And an exponential function is of the form f of x is equal to b to the x, or y is equal to b to the x, kind of like the same difference, where b is a positive constant other than 1. So b is positive, b isn't 1, and x is any real number. So they said the domain of this guy is all real numbers. Now what do these things look like? Well, f of x equals 2 to the x, g of x equals 4 to the x, h of x equals 5 to the x plus 1. Notice that the exponent is where the variable is. It's not at the base. We were used to seeing something like y equals 3x squared, where the exponent is an exponent and the base is the variable. This is now flip them so that the base is a constant and the exponent is the variable. So if I wanted to take a look at f of x equals 2 to the x, if I wanted to find f of 3, that says put 3 in for x, that would be 3 cubed, and then 3 cubed is 8. F to the negative 3 is 2 to the negative 3, which is 1 over 2 cubed, which happens to be 1 over 8. And f to the 0.5 is 2 to the 0.5. That's really 2 to the 1/2, because 0.5 is 1/2. That's the same as the square root of 2, which is 1.414. Now, I could have easily just taken my calculator and said 2 to the 0.5, and that would have been the same thing. I didn't have to transfer it to the square root of 2. However, if I want to do 2 to the 1/2, I better dang well have that in parentheses because of the order of operations. The way the calculator puts it in, if I would have had it with, and see, that would have given me the same thing, if I would have said 2 to the 1 divide 2, what it would do is it would raise 2 to the 1 power, then divide the whole thing by 2. Order of operations. So that's what it says to do, because you're operating from left to right, and that then comes out to be 1 without the parentheses. So if you have an exponent that's got more than one factor in it, put it in parentheses. Put it in parentheses. That's to kind of save you from yourself. Okay? And then using the calculator, we just saw that says 2, and you either have this guy as an exponent or you have this guy as an exponent. That's calculator dependent. Sometimes, by the way, it might be 2y to the x, 1.5. Depends upon what's on your calculator. And that says what it does is takes 2 and then takes that to puts 1.5 in for x. But that's going to be calculator dependent. So here we go, approximating. These are all going to be approximations. Since, and we're going to take 5 to the, and then square root of 3. And that's 16.24, 3 decimal places, 16.242. So this is approximately 16.242. Now E is a number. It's a number like pi. So it's on our calculator. It's above this key called ln. And you see it right here. And I want 3.4. So second, and then E, and we want 3.4. Oops. And it's 29.964. So it's approximately 29.964, the 3 places. Not too bad. And E to the opposite of 0.75 and it's 0.472. So this is approximately 0.472. So these are all calculator problems. We're going to be doing a lot of calculations because that's where our word problems are going to be as well.